Hi everyone, so my name's Harry and I'm the founder of WilderTrips. This is the 7th video in the series about how to get the most out of your WilderTrips account, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make an itinerary. So you'll already have an itinerary if you've created a trip in WilderTrips. You can see this here by the days being listed in the sidebar and your stops being within them. But what I want to do in this video is show you a couple of things that can help you make a more in-depth itinerary in WilderTrips that will hopefully make you have a more stress-free, relaxed plan for when you go away. To do this, I've made some examples, or actually just got some links to trips that I've already done, and I'm going to walk through them now to show you the different kinds of things that you can put in the notes of your stops. To get the notes of your stops, what you'll have to do is when you create a stop in here, for example, if I put in Edinburgh, then you'll see Edinburgh has popped up on my trip. If you were to click on Edinburgh in the sidebar or in the itinerary view when you're on your mobile, then you'll be able to see the notes feature open here. I will quickly point out that the custom stop name field here can be used at any point. So sometimes you might want to change the name of your stop. For example, if you lived at a specific address and you wanted to share your trip with people, which I'll cover in a separate video, just to maybe protect exactly where your address is, you could rename it to be home. Or for your sakes, if you dislike to call it home and your trip's just for you anyway, you might want to just name it that anyway. To make your itinerary kind of come together and make a bit more sense, you also might want to set some activity types. You'll be able to see, if you've watched the other videos in this series, how to do that by changing the activity type just in this drop down here. And as soon as you do that, it'll also update the pin on the map and in your sidebar. And this can just help you give some context to what you might be doing each day. I've got 3 other trips open here that show some itineraries that for trips that we've done in the past. And what you might typically see, if you're into hiking like us, we just had some days when we did this trip in Alberta and British Columbia that were big hike, and we just said outdoor activity and then where we're going to sleep that night. And as you can see, the way that we've been using WilderTrips to kind of enrich our itinerary is by pasting the link to an All Trails hike directly in the notes, so that when we're on our phones and we're on the move using WilderTrips in the web browser on our mobile, we can just click on this link and it will take us straight to what we need to do in All Trails, and we can kick off our hike from there. In a similar way, what we've done just to make it really easy for us when we arrive at a campsite is put the plot number, or whatever it may be referred to if it's a booking reference, in the notes for a campsite, and then we can just rock up, and you basically should only need WilderTrips open to kind of choreograph your trip as you go. Similarly, if you like using other apps, and you might have come across one called Park for Night, which is a great place to basically find different places to wild camp and see reviews from other users on whether they're safe or not, or how much they might charge if they aren't free. And in order to store those places, we've popped the locations into WilderTrips and saved the link for the exact location in Park for Night. And we've based everything off that. So hopefully that gives you another idea of different things you can do. But generally speaking, anything that might be useful to your trip, or gaining access to somewhere, for example, a ticket to a castle, or a link to a PDF attachment in an email, you can pop it all directly in the notes section of your stop and build that itinerary by dragging the stops to different days, as I've shown in other videos. Just to kind of reiterate that now, what you can do is you can use this 6-dot icon here to drag any stop to a different day, and that'll help you just get a feel for what you're going to take on. And if you did want to remove a stop, then you can press this dustbin icon here, and you'll see instantly the solid orange line for your driving route has disappeared, and so is the pin. And if you wanted to know how to add stops, you can just search anything up here like I did earlier in this video. And whether you do that from this one and automatically add it to your trip, or preview where it's going to be first using this search box up here, you can choose whichever one works the best way for you. And there you go. That's how to build an itinerary with WilderTrips. If you have any questions at all, feel free to send them to us on the email team@wildertrips.com. We'd love to help you, and we'd love to hear about your awesome trips as well. So thank you very much for listening. We've just got one more video, and that is about sharing your trip. So I'll catch you in the next one if you're going to stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.